If you clicked on this video, you might be wondering what the fuck creativity is. Well, it's pretty simple.
Creativity is not a talent. It's an ability to play. The most creative when in this mood as being childlike.
Well, that was quite a creative intro, wasn't it? So today I want to dive into the world of famous creative geniuses like Pablo Picasso, Salvador Dali, Quentin Tarantino, or Logan Paul. Who is a creative genius and how to become one? Let's just say that a simple genius has a green screen behind his back, while a creative one has a whole universe behind. Well, the truth is, each and every one of us is a creative genius. We just don't know it, and too modest to embrace ourselves. But still, creativity is something that you should work on and train really hard. So today I want to help you to unleash your inner creative beast that you've been keeping in the dark for so long. No bullshit, really good stuff. So basically there are two ways to approach creativity: mentally and practically. Let's start with practical.
Specifically for this part, I would suggest that we go outside. Alright, let's go.
Alright, so we walked outside. That's very impressive and creative. But what's next? Well, you basically did like 50% of the thing. Now you have to acquire new experiences, try new things, step in a dog shit, or maybe try a new walking path, or maybe look for something interesting in the garbage. So the main thing is trying to get as many different experiences as possible. When you try new things, it creates new connections between nerve cells in your brain, which is called neuroplasticity. And just to keep it simple, it's like when you put your brain into unique situations that force it to think from new angles and perspectives. For instance, try new sports, cook something that you've never cooked before, travel somewhere you've never been to, or go speed dating. Now let's get to the next point: music. Get yourself a musical instrument, or two. This is my personal recommendation that actually helps me consistently. Whether I feel depressed or need a distraction, playing musical instruments literally cures me, gives me new ideas, and inspires me to keep going with my craft. And let me briefly explain to you how it works. When you play the guitar, for example, several parts of your brain are involved. We'll generalize it into this. The right is for art and the left one is for logic. Basically, it can be compared to a full body workout. It encourages creative thinking, problem solving skills, and innovation. Plus, it makes you look cool in front of other people. If you've never touched a musical instrument in your life, I'll recommend to go with ukulele or kalimba.
Next point is notebook.
Every creative genius needs a place to keep their dirty thoughts and intentions from the public. And it's always better to illustrate or write it down instead of making a TikTok that will embarrass you and your entire family for generations. So today, I introduce the notebook. These notebooks are designed specifically for people who can't do simple math and instead decide to become a YouTuber, video creator, or so-called filmmaker. As we all are YouTubers and filmmakers, you won't find any numbering in here. Only animal emojis. It has everything a regular notebook has, but it also provides you with 15 extra pages for self-hatred messages and nagging. It also contains a very small vocabulary with complicated words to sound smarter in your videos. Whether you are a creative genius or just a normal person, you should definitely get yourself one, as your note matters. Okay, seriously, notebooks are really helpful. It's a giant draft full of many ideas that can merge into one another. I use it for writing down ideas, making notes of what shots I have to take for the video, or just simply drawing stuff. And of course, writing poetry as well. Yeah, I'm a poet myself. And the important thing is, you don't need to get it just for the sake of getting it, but for the sake of using it. Keep that in mind.
Now, I really want you to focus on the next point, which is curiosity.
However, some abstract things really keep us apart from our creative spirit. And specifically for this point, we need to go back in time when we were that little. Well, okay, maybe not that little, but that little. What do children possess that we dumb, narcissistic, arrogant, self-loving grown-ups don't? And that's very simple. Childish pure curiosity and spontaneity. And I'm gonna break it down for you easily, just like my last video about complex paradox of simplicity. While being kids, we were naturally curious about everything that surrounded us. This childish curiosity helped us to explore the world without fear of judgment or failure. That's why we touched everything, licked everything, ate your grandma's pills thinking these were candies, or drinking from a urinal. No judgment on this point, I was a super curious baby. I first read about these things in a book called Mastery by Robert Greene, which is a really good book and I strongly recommend it for reading. We were in a sort of discovery mode, spontaneously looking for some troubles, adventures, or experiences. During that time, our perception of the world and brain developed very rapidly. That's why I believe it's a crucial part in life of any creative person. Curiosity equals learning, equals new experience, and equals creative development. So just to summarize everything into some bullet points. If you want to try to recreate this childish curiosity, first of all, you have to trust your genuine interests and passions. Something that, for example, you were doing as a kid and you don't remember that. I used to like drawing, I used to like dress up a lot. Continually nurture your sense of curiosity and wonder. Explore new things, try new things. That's what I've been talking throughout the entire fucking video. Just try new things. Yeah. Let's get to the next point. I think this might be one of the most important things when it comes to creativity. And it strongly bonds with other points that were mentioned before. The main war that happens in the life of any creative person or artist happens inside their head. All these things like bad camera, lack of money for the gear, bad location, bad apartment to shoot in, or bad looks, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because if you are embarrassed of your own creation, you will never make it as an artist, YouTuber, filmmaker, or whatever you want to be. So let's agree to not be embarrassed by our creations. I know it sounds cheesy and stupid, but please hear me out. Your creation is a representation of your unique perspective and your untamed mind. Your art, your ideas, your solutions to this creative chaos, it all brings the message that can resonate with someone else's heart or mind. You gotta embrace the mass. Embrace this creative chaos. Because this is not just fucking art. This is revolution. And revolution happens only because of crazy people. Bye.